I'll be showing 8 new features in M365 Copilot. This includes the latest models from OpenAI and Anthropic, big updates to Copilot Notebooks, and now they're available for all commercial and education customers, the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint agents in Copilot Chat, plus a whole lot more. So let's get started. The first new feature is the latest models from OpenAI and Anthropic. I'm here at Microsoft365.com and Copilot Chat, and if you drop down Auto, you're going to see a few options. I've got Claude from Anthropic. I can get Sonnet, which is lightweight, very fast, or the latest Opus right here. Also have OpenAI's GPT models, GPT 5.6. You can do Think Deeper or Quick Response. You can also do 5.5 Quick Response. So if I choose GPT 5.6 Think Deeper, if I want to go back to Auto, I just choose Auto. And now Chat will choose which model to use. The second new feature is mentioning the Word, Excel, and PowerPoint agents, which everyone has access to right here in Copilot Chat. So for example, if I do @Word, it pulls this up, create a Word document just using your words. And what I'm going to do is we're going to do a really quick prompt about building a Word document press release based on a URL. Create a press release Word document based on this blog, and I'll show what that is. Here's a blog that has a bunch of new features that we released in Teams for Education. I work on the education team, so a ton of information on new features. So I'm just going to copy this link here, go back to Copilot Chat, and paste it. And now I'll hit go. Now the Word agent is going to ask a couple of clarifying questions, and then it's going to generate a Word document right here in the chat window. Okay, some of the document options. What's the primary purpose? We're going to say highlighting product updates. Who is the target audience? This is going to be for the education sector. Great, and I'll say let's go. Now we're going to speed ahead and show what that final update looks like in the Word document with the agent. Okay, it's created a document. Notice that Chat has moved over to the side, and here is that document right here. So it's fully formatted. It has the little press release, the date, etc. Great, has some quotes. Looks like a nice press release, even has the references built right in there. Now, if I want to open this up in Word, I can just click here to open in Word. This launches Word Online, and here is the full press release. I can very easily edit it at this point. Let's go back to Copilot Chat. Now, if I want to close this, it puts me back into the main chat area. It says what it did. I created a professionally formatted press release, etc., etc. And I can access that right here. Similarly, I can do the same thing with the PowerPoint agent. I'll create a new chat. I'm going to @mention PowerPoint. There it is. And we'll just give it a quick prompt. Build a quarterly project update deck for, and I'm going to add a file. I've added the Dunder Mifflin sales dashboard right here. So it's going to analyze that and make a PowerPoint presentation, and I'll hit send. Now, similarly with the Word agent, PowerPoint agent is going to ask me a couple of clarifying questions first. Which quarter do you want to cover? We want Q4. Who's the primary audience? Executive leadership. And you know what? Select a length. I could do concise or detailed or in-depth. I'll just say auto. I'm going to let it choose. Now you can even choose a theme. Let's look at all the themes. Oh, lots of good stuff here. I'm going to choose this last one right here. Okay, let's go. So the PowerPoint agent is going to spin into action. It's going to pull things together. We're just going to speed ahead and see what the final output is. Okay, it's created the deck, created a 10-slide PowerPoint presentation based on the Scranton Branch 4 spreadsheet that I updated. Over on the right, you can see that it's opened up in the chat pane. Let's go to the top, take a look. Love that style and theme that I chose. So Q4 2024 quarterly update, quarter at a glance, account renewal, different priorities, key achievements. Oh, it looks very good. Made a metrics dashboard, Jim Halpert at the top. Go Jim. Got Dwight Schrute a little lower. Poor Dwight. Milestone timeline. So this deck looks very nice. Even has a risk register, mitigation plans. Now, if I want to open this up in PowerPoint, just like in Word, I hit open in PowerPoint in the upper right. This launches PowerPoint in the web, and I've got that entire deck here. Now I can go and tweak and update and do whatever I want. If I want to open it in the desktop, I just do here and say open in desktop. So that's the PowerPoint agent built right into Copilot Chat. When I close this, it'll put it back, and I'm back here in chat. The third new feature is Cowork integration right here in the main chat screen. So now I have a tab to switch over to Cowork. Cowork allows you to do agentic workflows using your internal information, Work IQ, Super powerful. Got a deeper dive video in the upper right on how to use it. I'm not going to go into the details today, but it allows you to create custom workflows. You can schedule tasks, customize skills, prompts, all that type of good stuff. Now, in this case, I do not have it enabled. You have to request access from your IT admin. So in this case, if I wanted to have them turn on Cowork, I click request access. It sends a request to IT admins. So even with Copilot Premium, it's not on by default, but it's really easy to access if your company uses it. Right there, you've got a toggle between Cowork and Chat, really easy. The fourth new feature is a big one, and that is Copilot Notebooks are now available for all Microsoft 365 licenses, and that is in commercial and in education. What that means is it used to be you needed the Copilot Premium, that add-on to get Copilot Notebooks. Now it's available for all licenses, and this has been rolling out broadly. We've got both the lightweight Copilot Notebooks and then the ones that are in OneNote that are even deeper. So on the left pane here, you're going to see this notebooks. If I go into here, these are all the different Copilot notebooks I have. If I go to grid view, you'll see them laid out a little bit differently. Dunder Mifflin, Initech, etc. So I can drill in here and do the lightweight Copilot notebooks. The one I'm going to show though is it in OneNote. So if I go into OneNote, what you see now is there's a pane where I've got Copilot notebooks and my regular notebooks. And it has notebooks suggested for me. So I can suggest new notebooks. I've already created this one here, Dunder Mifflin. We're going to open that up. And this pulls up my full Copilot notebooks. There's a deep dive in the upper right link. I'm not going to show all the notebook features like setting up your references and creating all the different content types. I'll show a few. This one has my Dunder Mifflin files and references right here. So now I've got my AI-powered notebook. And you can have a chat. I'll show a couple more features. Also, if you're in OneNote Desktop, this also is available. So let's switch over to OneNote Desktop. I'm here in OneNote Desktop, and here are my regular notebooks right here that I have, classic ones. There's also this Copilot notebook. So if I go to Home, I'm going to show the different notebooks. It looks just like we showed in the web. I've got my Dunder Mifflin notebook. So all those things right here. So it's all next to my normal notebooks and these Copilot notebooks. Now, just to note, this has rolled out for commercial in OneNote Desktop. It's still rolling out for OneNote Education folks right now. So if you open up OneNote Desktop as an education customer and you don't see this yet, it's coming very soon. Stay tuned. Now I'm going to switch back to the web version of OneNote and show a couple of newer features. I'm here back in OneNote for the web, and I've got my Dunder Mifflin Strategy Copilot notebook that I've created. This overview page has all the different types of quick creations that you could get. Now, one thing I will say, Audio Overview, which is the podcast feature, that is still requiring a Copilot Premium license feature, but all the other ones are available to all customers. So if I want to create a brand new infographic, for example, I can click here. If I want to make a new document or presentation or spreadsheet, I can click here. Let's try to create a presentation based on the content in my Dunder Mifflin notebook. So I'll click here. It's pulling in these different reference files here. You can see all the ones that it's pulled in. And it says create a presentation using the attached references. So similar to that PowerPoint agent, this is going to create a PowerPoint deck that's just based on the files in my Copilot notebook here. So we're going to speed ahead and look what that final product looks like. Okay, I created a 6-slide presentation for the Dunder Mifflin Company Overview and Quarterly Review. And let's take a look at what it did. Scroll up, Dunder Mifflin Company Overview. Great. Oh, sales, Jim Halpert, Kevin Malone, Dwight Schrute, Toby. Sales, performance, and pipeline. So it analyzed all the content over here and it built a short deck. I could also open it in PowerPoint with a single click in the upper right. Okay, I'm going to show now the new infographic. This is in Frontier Early Release. That's another type of creation. So I'm going to click on the little OneNote button here. I'm going to open up Anatomy of the Heart. That's another Copilot notebook I already created. So I'm in my Anatomy of the Heart. I've got some references, I've got a handout, a PDF, and a document here. I'm going to click on Infographic, and this is pretty cool. It's going to make a really rich image to represent my Anatomy of the Heart content in this Copilot notebook. So it says generate a polished, professional, information-dense infographic strictly from the notebook contents. So Copilot's going to start spitting out this image. We're going to speed ahead and show what that final product looks like. Okay, here's my infographic. Wow, looking very nice. So location and overall structure, chambers and internal organization, ton of good stuff. So this is using our most advanced image models, anatomy at a glance, lots of really cool stuff below here. So really powerful. It's really easy now to copy from clipboard like that. I can download it to my local machine. I can expand and collapse this right here. So we'll go back, and it's created this as a created content page over on the left. So I've got my references, my study guides, my overview. So this is just one of those pieces of created content. And I can pin this if I want. So now that's pinned. We'll go back to overview. The sixth new feature is new file types supported in Copilot Notebooks as references. So I'm going to go to reference here. And there are now support for markdown files, text files, and RTF or rich text files, like a special type of Word document in our case. So I'm going to upload here, upload from this device. And I've got 3 files, a skill.md, a text file, and this RTF file with Dunder Mifflin sales summary. I'm going to select all 3 and click open. And they're added right here, the MD file, the text file, and that RTF file. And I will click add. It's adding these. And now these 3 file types have been added over here on the left. So Copilot Notebooks is able to take more and more types of reference materials, and you will see more of these added in the near future. The 7th new feature is suggested edits in Copilot Pages. So right here, I've got a big prompt I put in about a TPS report offsite planning agenda. So Copilot Chat gave me this nice list of my agenda for the TPS report offsite. Now Copilot Pages, I will hit the 3-dot menu. I'm going to say edit this in Copilot Pages, and we're going to say add to a new page. So this will take all the details from the chat on the left and put it into this Copilot page. And this is super useful. It's based on Loop. It's collaborative. It's AI powered. Now the suggested edits is the new feature. I want to have AI go in here and give me some suggestions for different edits on this page. So in the lower right, this is the suggested actions, and I'll click here. And there's this new option right here, suggested edits. This is in Frontier right now, which means our early adopters have access. I will click suggest edits, and I will give new suggestions. So over on the left, it's going to make those AI-powered suggestions, but they're going to appear on the right in this Copilot page. So let's scroll down. Oh, here's a suggested edit. The goals are not broad and not prioritized. Add a ranked list of primary. Oh, that sounds good. I'm going to click this, and I'm going to say apply. So now it's going to apply the edit right in line in this Copilot page. Okay, it's very prioritized now. Priority 1, it's labeled out. Priority 2. Okay, that looks good. And there are some other suggested edits here. Roles are defined, but ownership is not assigned. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to go down here. This section lacks time allocation guidance. That's a good point. I'm going to update this too and hit apply. Okay, look at that update. It actually turned this into a loop table. It has it much more structured, duration 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 25 minutes, etc. So it drastically improved the way that that agenda was laid out, and now it has time estimations. So you get the idea. There's other suggestions in here about what I might want to make. I can ignore those. Okay, this looks pretty good. I think I'm done. And I can close this down. I can also do things like share this or send it to Word or other places. Export, document, or a PDF. The 8th new feature is a big update to the Prompt Lab or the Prompt Library. So to access this, hit the 3-dot menu, and this opens it up. And it has lots of topics, and actually has prompt topics. Also has agent prompts for analysts, researcher, and surveys. But in the prompt topics, lots of different topics here. And I can go through and find good ideas on how I might best prompt. So tons of good examples right here. You can also find by keyword and search around, but the new Prompt Lab is really powerful and nice to get ideas on how to best prompt Copilot Chat. If you want to keep up with all the latest Microsoft updates and tips and tricks, subscribe to my channel and then just ring the bell so you